Wayne Wang, who wanted to come on the show. Let's go ahead and bring him in. Tiny Dong. Let's see what's going on.
Hey, what's up, PP?
Tiny Dong, what's going on, man? It's been a while since we heard
Been
from
a
you, man.
while. Yes. How are you?
What's going on, man?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Just chilling,
Right
watching your
on, man.
show.
Yeah,
Keep
yeah, yeah.
buying.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So basically, I want to get on and kind of talk about like the whole China situation
Yeah,
because
tell
like
us, man.
yesterday people were talking about like the China book and how Alibaba can be potentially involved. It's more of like a clarification, maybe a debunk is that um, Alibaba is definitely not involved. It's kind of not fully related to
Whoa.
BBBY. That's why yesterday I think you have all the guests. I don't want to talk about it too much.
No, go ahead,
Um,
man.
but like
Whatever's on your
today,
fucking mind.
so basically, let's go with some context. So basically, China is an authoritarian state, and before Xi Jinping got elected, China was embracing the Western world, the free market. So like, and that time, like China is booming, and I would say I was a beneficiary of that. Without all the economic development, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be in America. Like working or studying or anything like that. But
Yeah.
like China, because of Xi Jinping, he's trying to be the next Mao Zedong, and that's why he's cracking down all these mega corps, including Alibaba. So right before the pandemic, Jack Ma, he was at a conference in Shanghai. So he was talking shit about the government. That was the time he fled China because like the government didn't want him to talk shit and have like heavy influence on the people and the market. But at that time, when he was talking shit about the Chinese government, he was trying to put on the Ali. I think it's Ant Finance or some shit like that. It's like he's trying to put an IPO, and it's pretty much like a mix of Robinhood, all kinds of like money, Cash App, or anything like all kinds of stuff combined together. Because China is like the way they operate is very different. I wouldn't get too deep into that, but like after that, what happened was the Chinese government they infiltrated the company and broke them down into pieces. So right now you see different divisions. It's actually like the government trying to decentralize the power. So basically, Jack Ma is fucked, and the Alibaba is kind of fucked. And like if you read the news, like pretty much a few days ago, that they got a huge fine, right? Like almost like a $10 billion fine.
I wasn't familiar with that.
Okay, so they got a big fine, and the people were like, okay, yeah, they got a fine. And actually, when the news released, the stock price actually went up a lot because people thought, oh, it's finally over. We got a fine, slap on the wrist, and people are actually bullish about it. Yeah, but like Jack Ma, he's pretty much, like he didn't have any power in the government anymore. Not in the government, in the company anymore. So pretty much, he's just a token now. So I just wanna, talk a little bit about that because
Yeah.
I think people are talking about, oh, maybe Alibaba is involved. I think this is like mostly like a 100% American thing. Like
Well, I
China
think
is
it might be a
definitely not.
template. I
Yeah.
think that what he's saying is that he's going to follow the same sort of template as Jack Ma, except for not get taken over by the government.
Yeah, and I mean, like, my
So, what's your thought behind that?
you talking to me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's the second wave of cultural revolution. That's what I'm seeing.
You think Ryan Cohen does have a small stake in Alibaba?
Potentially. I mean, he can
Less
still
than
like buy.
5%, maybe?
Yeah, I think he can still buy and trade it, but like the core of the company is pretty much CCP controlled. That's what I'm saying because China is so different. Like all the megacorps, it was because of the like uh, uh, the when China opened up the gate, that was the time people started making money. But like government always want like a piece of the pie, like they always want to take a cut of it
Those
because
fuckers, man.
Yeah, fuck China. Not fuck China. Fuck CCP. You know, I love Chinese culture. I'm Chinese. I'm a proud Chinese national. But fuck CCP. That's for sure.
Right on.
Yeah, and yeah. So yeah, and other than that, I'm pretty bullish. You know, like I said last time, none of the the financial stuff or like in my expertise, so I'm just reading everybody's like good DDs, and even like you copy, like I think he like deep inside he's a very good genuine guy. People talk shit about him, but
Yeah,
I
that's
think
fucked up.
from a East Asian brother point of view, I think we are very prideful people. When we say something, it don't work out that way. Kind of make us a bit embarrassed a little bit. I don't think I mean, you copy has thick skin. That's for sure. So
He's a great guy,
he's
man.
a great guy.
He
So
runs a show. He knows how it is, man. When
yeah,
people shit,
yeah,
though, there's always shit talkers. Fucking meltdown. That's all they talk about is
yeah.
PP, man. They post
So
pictures and this and that. Fuck them all, man. Like I
yeah,
give a
so
fucking shit.
yeah, I respect you, copy.
Me too, man. You copy
But
fucks.
but but fuck Pete the Shield, man. Fuck that guy.
Right on.
Ever since I first saw him on the show, I didn't like him.
Yeah.
So, and like what baffles me is like like he's sitting here, oh, constantly on the show, drunk or even like under influence and talking shit to people.
Well,
And
let me
it's
be
like,
straight up. With Pete, I talked to him a lot outside the show, and I don't think he's influenced to do anything. I think that at one point, I can't remember who it was we had on the show when Pete was there, and maybe it was Roach or someone, and Pete kind of changed. He kind of went towards like a more standard approach of I want to be more of a realist, and I think it comes across as being a shill. And it's like, to be honest, man, it's like Pete really like needs to watch, some of the things he says. And again, I didn't agree with the tweet that he said today, but he's not like a paid shill or anything like that. Like
yeah,
I
I
talked to
don't
I
think
talked to
so.
Pete outside here. I
I
think
don't.
that he's just fucking he's pissed, man. And
Yeah,
I think
I
he's
know.
trying and I don't agree with it. I really, really hated what he tweeted today because he was generalizing all these people. He's like, oh,
Yeah,
you think equity is gonna come in Icon or Ryan Cohn to save us.
yeah,
Yeah, I fully do, man. And I think that the redacted filings tell us a story that we don't know. So sorry to cut you off there, Tiny
yeah,
Dong. Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah. Well, no worries. When I saw it, I was pissed because is he stupid or what? Because he had his fucking picture on a profile. I thought he was like bad. He thought he was backstabbing us or some shit. Like I was like, man, if you want to talk shit, get on the fucking show and talk shit. You don't like just type on fucking Twitter and say, oh, all these like clowns, man. You're the real clown, man. And I don't think he's a paid show at all. If he get paid, he won't be living in that shithole. That's for sure, man.
All right.
Yeah,
Right on,
yeah. I mean, yeah.
right on, Tiny.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, I'm super bullish. We
Fuck
got.
yeah.
When it pop out, I feel like it's kind of like realizing part of my American dream.
Right.
It's like this is a very specific American play, and I support freedom. I support democracy. I support like all.
What's the fucking goddamn share count nowadays, Tiny? We haven't talked to you in so long, man. What's the share
Oh,
count? What's the
so
fucking
right
cost
now.
basis nowadays, man?
Okay, so right now I'm holding 60,000 shares, and my cost average actually go up. So before, when I was on show, I was telling you guys my average was like 13 cents. Right now I'm actually at 24 cents because
Holy
it's
shit,
going up,
Tiny Dong.
and I have about 1,000 January 2024 contracts at $1. So I'm ready to exercise.
Fuck yeah, dude.
60, not 16,
Why
60K.
why the fuck is your name Tiny Dong? Why the fuck isn't Big Dong or Jack
Okay,
Dong, man?
when it pops, I'm gonna change it to huge done. How about
All right, right on. I love that, man. Love
that?
it.
Yeah,
2.4 inches
not
cost
2.4,
basis.
24 cents. Sorry.
Yeah. Tiny Dong, anything else you want to add before we move into the rest of the show? We'll
Yeah,
read some Teddy books towards the end of the night. What would you
yeah,
like
I
to say?
think we're close. I'm closely watching it, and before I had last time I remember in let me tell you guys a short story. Actually, I actually
Hmm.
met Kais in real life back in April.
Oh, were you in that video, Tiny Dong? Where because you do sound like actually that was you, Tiny Dong. That was you.
That
I
was me.
remember the
Yes.
voice. T- Kaz was like, "Yo, Peepee," he made a video and he was like, "There's a guy that he took in New
Yes.
York that was you." And I remember your voice. Yes, that's why you
Yeah,
sound.
that
I
was
remember
me.
you've been on the show before too, but I remember your voice in that video. That was you, man.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
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 so I was in Queens, he was driving Uber in Queens, and
yeah.
somehow I got him. It was so
That's
sur
nuts.
Yeah, it was so surreal because it
Yeah,
was right after I think Sugov did the interview.
I with the Toro.
And
Yes, I
I was
remember.
like, I was actually talking to my friends. I was like, yo, there was this like Uber driver in New York City. He was just like following people around. Yeah, he's kind of local a little bit, but he's doing good work. He put his foot on the ground. Like investigating in his own way. And when I called an Uber, I saw his face. And he got good rating though. He got like a 4.95 or some shit like that. So he's a
Yeah.
good Uber
Does
driver.
he does he really? Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Love
and
to hear that.
when I got on, I was like, "Yo, guys, I know you." And we had a good conversation. He showed
That's
me
fucking awesome.
a screenshot of him talking to Ryan Cohen's brother, and yeah, they were on, I think, either Instagram video call or some shit like that. But that it was real. He had a phone conversation with Ryan Cohen's brother and Ryan Cohen himself. So
Yeah.
yeah. So he's like yeah, his dedication showed like paid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, other than that, like he's a good driver, like so I don't support the shit he does, following people around, like that's not cool. But other than that, like I think he's a genuine person, and we actually live kind of close to each other, actually. So
That's nuts,
yeah,
man. What
Kais,
a small
Kais and
fucking
Travis
world.
will be sharing the same jail cell.
yeah.
They both get in
When it
trouble.
pop, maybe
Yeah.
me and Kais will link up and like turn the shit up
Cool.
in New York City,
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Fucking run that shit. I better see you
yeah,
guys fucking being kings in New York City, man, after this shit.
yeah,
Tiny Dong,
definitely.
anything else you want to add as we move into the Teddy books for the end of the night,
Yeah,
man?
I think that'll be it for today.
Cool. You heard it from Tiny Dong, man. Chat, let's get
Yeah.
some fucking love, man. He knows Kaz personally, and Kaz has taken him from one destination to another. You heard it from Tiny Dong. Appreciate having you on the show, man.
All right. Good to see you guys.
All right. Take care, man.
All right. Take care.
See ya.
See ya.